And we are live. Hello, everybody. My name is Jacob, or JC, and I'm joined here by 6 wonderful people here today. We've got Helminia, James, Alpha, Suzanne, Cody, and Jazz all jumping into my world of Usapait. Alpha's asked me to put on glasses, and I threw the glasses over here because I had a pyramid on my desk earlier today. Don't ask why. But first and foremost, we have to address that this stream's a little bit wonky. People are used to us streaming on Thursdays, and specifically what's happening is because of a lightning storm hurting some things, taking some names, and one of those names being my internet. Stream got cut a little bit short. And as a result, we've managed to rally and are now going to be doing a little bit of a session today. Luckily, everyone's here, and we're able to have that happen, but we appreciate anyone jumping into stream, and of course, for the people that weren't able to make it to the live stream because we're doing it on an odd day, but are going to be watching the restream on YouTube, thank you so much for still sticking around and being here. We'd be rolling dice whether you're watching us or not, but we enjoy the fact that others enjoy it as well. Other than that, if you're watching for the first time, welcome to the stream on Twitch. If you're watching the restream for the first time on YouTube, welcome there. Make sure to follow and subscribe respectively. Both of those actions are free, and let us know you enjoy what we're putting down. Besides that, we should get back to our regularly scheduled program immediately. And yeah, we will, at the very least after this, maybe catch you guys for the normal scheduled YouTube live stream a couple hours after this session. I'm going to be streaming with James quite a bit, so don't forget to hop over onto YouTube, or if you need to, you can go down in the description of the Twitch stream and join the Discord, where we'll be letting you know when we're going live. But without further ado, let's get into a recap, because I think some people need to know exactly when stream cut off. So let's do a little bit more of an exact recap. Where we last left off, in the underground and over the city of Alinar Orin, 2 different pathways have been decided on. One, a expedition led by Ophelia and Elven, went to vie for standing with the Mistress, one of the 3 underground crime bosses of the city of Alinar Orin. And while they did not get to meet face-to-face with her, they met their proxy. And with it, were able to secure themselves safety in the Mistress's area, since they might be hunted down otherwise. And a possibility of a job to soon pop up that might either clear their standing and gain trust from the Mistress, or get them the hell out of Alinar Orin. It's a win-win either way. Meanwhile, above ground, Glaerun and Valden left to attempt to bully their way into the Grand Library of Usapait, the #1 source of information not just in the nation of Usapait, but debatably on the entire material plane, as Glaerun is home to a little bit of noble blood. They were able to successfully badger the person at the counter and make them make their way in, guided by an elven scribe. Now, during our last bit of the session, Glaerun and Valden checked out a couple key things. Their first bit was looking through the architecture of Alinar Orin, finding out it was originally 2 cities that were merged together, a central region city and a northern region city. And with it, the river that was originally turned into a reservoir had been wiped away, covered up, however you'd like to put it, in favor of an explanation of artificially recycling the water that went through the city. As well, that there was a bit of time of restructuring of Alinar, and 4 different iterations of the city exist, each of them getting closer and closer to, well, giving them below-the-road options to get out of the city under the guise of the blockade that the town guard currently has set up. With it, though, something spurred these 2 young men into checking out the Marshy Rebellion, the second of the great civil wars that has plagued the nation, that I don't believe either of them were even alive for, as far away as it had happened. But upon going through there, the last thing these 2 heard is how the wall that is now offering them so much resistance was actually originally made to counter the Marshy Rebellion, as the rebels, using guerrilla tactics, did not have the firepower nor the magical ability to fully ever break through the wall and wreak havoc on the city itself. However, as everyone who has the academic knowledge would know, the Marshy Rebellion was cut short by an attack from another nation that actually banded Usapait as a whole together. And with one ending of a war, a united front was created to counter the new war, and pulled you into the current era of relative peace that you all know. But we're going to pull back in to the Grand Library of Usapait, to these 2 individuals who are now finishing kind of pulling back away from these books about the Marshy Rebellion, the second national-wide war that these Elven people fought. Is there anything additional that the 2 of you are looking to get from this library, looking to find? Or has these final details about the rebellion quenched your curiosity?
What was the name of the war outside of the Marshy Rebellion? Or was it just spun into a single event?
The Marshy Rebellion is the name of the war.
Okay.
You're looking at different collections of guerrilla attacks that had happened in what became the central region, knowing that Alinar Oren was basically the stopping point from it spreading further into the northern region. And as far as these books entail, it was saying that the just weight of industry that the northern region had, the high elves had, over the wood elves would have eventually led them to crush it, but because it was a guerrilla war, it was taking long. It was a over 3-century long war.
Right.
And although it was going to end that way, the nation of Ashar, seeing this weakened front that the northern group had, tried to spring a trap, and with alliance of the entirety of Usapait, it did not work. And that's what ended the rebellion.
Got it.
Last call for the questions from the 2 of you. Otherwise,
Who were the main leaders of the Marshy Rebellion, if that information is put together?
of course. Let me grab this big book off the floor. The leaders of the Marshy Rebellion are actually still alive, most importantly, and are public figures. They are... Here we are. They are Kay Alton and Jumadi Lehman. Both of them hail from the central region, and as part of the treaty that was done, gained council seats for the Republic of Usapait. They are currently the standing leaders.
So that's Utin and Jamandi. What was the last name?
Kay Alton and Jumandi Lehman. I can type those out for you.
Perfect. Well, I don't have anything else for now. We still haven't found a path to the north, so until we find that or the day ends, Glaerun's gonna keep looking.
Okay. Anything specific? So the day ending is just going to be your specific time for calling it quits and heading back?
Yeah, for today at least, because I'm assuming they probably don't want us in here overnight.
No, they would not. It would actually
So
be...
until so I guess until the servant tells us it's time to go.
Got you. Sounds good. With that being the time you're spending in the Grand Library of Usapait, we're going to head back to our 4 below ground. Down, still in the Gorgon's gaze for the 4 of you, I believe, correct? I don't believe you guys were planning on going anywhere else. You were just trying to collect your thoughts and collect some sort of plan. Ophelia, Yoy, and Aelin were down in the half bar of the Gorgon's gaze, trying to find any specific way out, with Ophelia and Aelin trying to get across specifically that although they have not entrusted themselves to the care of the Mistress might still send for a job that can helpfully benefit both parties.
Yeah, I was just going to explain to them the agreement that I made, that as long as we're in like the Mistress's territory, we should be okay, and that it's going to be different than what we were doing with the other faction because it is from the very beginning transactional. We don't owe anybody anything right now, and that we should be getting work soon enough that to get us out of the city as quickly as possible. But I needed to get some things today.
I also need to go to the market, and we definitely shouldn't go alone.
It's fair to remember that the market is in the no man's land between the areas. You would not be in the Mistress's good graces.
Protection.
Yeah.
And our street credibility is not good enough in this area to actually buy anything.
I mean, I can go.
Go where?
To the market. I need to go anyways.
I guess we're all going to the market today.
Well, I was talking more I could get the things that you need if you're worried about your street cred. I don't have street cred, so...
I
We don't have
even neutral,
street credibility in this region to buy, so nobody's going to sell us anything. And the market that we go to is no man's land, and we could be attacked, is what's happening here.
Yeah.
So we should all go to the... No, we got to call the marketplace something else. Is there something the locals called instead of just the market?
You have not gotten like a specific title for it. You've heard it called the Market Square, and you've heard it called the Black Market, but that's about it.
Well, we can call it the common market for now.
It's the market.
The market, but, you know, there's also the market of ideas.
Sorry, it's the market.
All right, the market is fine.
Fuck
So we're
off.
going to the market.
The market it is.
The V market. All right. So, as you guys are heading there, let me know if there's anything specifically you're looking for, any specific way you're approaching this. Is we're using June as a radar, basically, as sonar to detect if any
Wait.
enemies are around.
Wait a
The
second.
baby sonar.
We slept, right? It's a new day.
I don't think anyone slept yet. I think you got your level up rest.
Okay. Yeah, no, I'm
And
good.
then-
I'm good. I'm a day behind.
Yeah.
I'm good.
It, the stream getting cut in half kind of caused some problems.
Yeah.
Don't worry about it.
It messed up my mental clock. I'm
I-
good though. I just had to make sure I had my port and dice set to what they actually need to be. And
Mhm.
that was all good. I'm good.
All right.
I am looking for any daggers. That's what I'm looking for.
Sounds good.
I'm gonna keep an eye out to make sure we don't get shot in the head.
Okay.
It's a good thing to look out for.
So one
I
person's
also-
keeping eye, the other person's leading the group to get daggers. Any other directions we want to go in?
I want to go to I want to get a map. That's what I'm looking for. But I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
yeah.
an active eye today.
Okay.
I think like some. We have I guess I have a healer's kit. I think has a healer's kit. Some more healing stuff never hurts.
It's expensive.
I think
Yeah, we have a little bit of gold to spend, but
does fuck, I can't ask. Never mind. I couldn't remember if Val has a healing potion left or not.
No. I think that was used in the devil fight.
No, I think we got it after that. I thought. Doesn't matter. I don't know if
He's
we
not here
remember.
anyway.
Hmm.
Yeah, can't ask him. So what am I to do?
We can do that.
I do have a healer's kit though.
All right.
Yoy is going to tap on the shoulder and hold out her hand and say, may I please have my earring back?
Sure. Then I'll give the earring back.
I think that if we do split up again, we should probably start sending these with the people that split from the group now.
I recommend not splitting up today altogether, to be honest.
I mean, I agree, but I feel like I'm also typically the one splitting off from the group. Normally.
It's just that we don't have a way to contact Val and Glaerun since they're topside. And I would love it if we wouldn't split up anymore. However, I feel like at the moment that's not something that we can expect.
Yeah. I don't know. Take it as we go.
All right. So, the earrings back in Yoi's grasp at the moment. You guys are heading over to get daggers first, since you're attempting to not split up, with Ophelia keeping an eye out. Ophelia, you can make a perception check for me.
First roll of the day. Oh boy. That's a 22.
Okay,
Ooh.
and keep that in mind. How many daggers were you looking for?
I feel like about 5 is like a good.
About 5 daggers.
I mean, how much are daggers? They're not that much, right?
They're 2 gold pieces a dagger.
Oh, I can afford 5 daggers. Does he have anything better than a normal dagger?
if you're
Perchance.
if you're looking for things of magic ability, roll me a d100.
Ooh. I haven't done that in a while. At least not for you. 29.
29. As you kind of inquire to this this individual, you can see them just kind of shake their head. Nothing out of the ordinary today.
All right. And then so it's 2 gold for a normal dagger. I want 5. I owe this man 10 gold pieces.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
Hell yeah. I will give him 10 gold
All right.
and add to my inventory. Maybe I should ask Yoy to like. You know how like pirates would like strap extra guns just to like to their chest and shit? Maybe I need that. Just daggers.
Bandolier daggers.
All fucking place.
That's fair. That's an option.
Alright.
But you've
Deal
got
with
a
that.
collection, a bundle of daggers.
Perfect. What else are we here for?
I have a list of things that I need to get, but if Ophelia's looking for a map first, then that's fine.
All right.
Yeah, let's go look for a map then.
Okay. As you guys weave through this underground black market, you can see all sorts of unsavory figures, giving you guys glances, knowing at the very least a little bit about you guys, a little bit more than you thought, than you'd be expecting. Some people seem to be recognizing you, about like 3 out of 10 people buying things or selling something. Some sort of note of recognition crosses their faces as you're passing through the square. But eventually you're going and you can see a kind of fold out stall, very simple wooden countertop that is propped up with several different easels, and you can see these long, unfurled, clamped bits of parchment. Some of them look very shoddy and quickly drawn, obviously going for quantity. And then you can see one near the back that is very deep lines, very well maintained. You can see almost like a glossy thing to try and prevent water damage to it, of different maps of different varying things. A couple of it look at first glance like a map of Altenar Orin's above ground. You're not seeing anything of the below ground. And then you can see other bits of like regions. You can see one of like the eastern seaside, and among it all you can see around it a wood elf, one arm seemingly absent from his left side, just a long green sleeve that's tied off in a knot, and his right hand with a quill and an inkwell that's on the counter next to him, kind of dipping into it to scrawl across a new piece of parchment. Kind of like burnt red hair, circular glasses that are kind of pinched onto the nose to make it a bit easier to take off and put on with one hand. And he kind of looks up when you all pause at the front of his stall to observe any of the maps. May I interest you in anything that you see upon the easels?
Do his maps look any good?
Make a Say make a history check.
Can I use the comparison of my map to get advantage on this?
Because you have the map of the southern region.
I do, so I know what a good map looks like.
Yeah, I'd say use it for comparison. Give me advantage.
Or a lower DV, either way, whatever you think is appropriate.
I'd say...
I'm using a tool here.
Mm-hmm. Give me advantage.
Okay.
Can I roll perception here while Ophelia is preoccupied?
Please.
12.
12. Thank you.
I rolled a 12 on one of my die. The other one's a natural 20 for a total of 24.
Interesting.
I'm going to die today.
As you peruse these, a lot of the smaller maps that are up front are in fact lower quality than you were hoping. Again, even at a cursory glance, these ones were made for speed and quantity rather than quality. And you can see the dashed pen lines of... They are similar, but you can see different sections where things would shift by an amount and could be potentially wrong. Meanwhile, that large piece in the back, it looks very deliberate, it looks measured, it looks like something that would have taken months to do. And as you're looking, well, it doesn't have specific things that are on a map that you would have obtained. That is because they are things that aren't easily known by those that don't frequent the southern region of Usapait. And as a result, there does seem to be a larger, high-quality map, the one in the back. It seems that he's taken time to do one really well and is now trying to pump out as many as possible, inflate the amount of numbers of maps he has at his stall. And with less time taken, they're of lesser quality.
I'll point towards like the well-made map and ask him how much for that one.
Oh, the large full map of the continent. It'd be 60 gold pieces for the full piece. It's been meticulously charted and made sure that everything was there with a negotiable degree of error due to it being all hand-drawn, done with fine non-running inks, and of course given a wax laminate as well to waterproof it as much as possible. A case for it to be included in would be part of the price. It wouldn't be additional.
So it's your greatest piece, and you're loath to part with it for sentimental value, is what I'm seeing here.
Kind of looks at you curiously. I don't see what sentimentals have to do with anything. I made one of the most accurate maps that a person can lay their hands on, and it took a lot of work and resources and double checking, and as such I'm trying to sell it for a fair price.
I wasn't listening. How much are you selling it for?
60.
I'll boot in 20.
Well, it's the thing of like, how attached are we to this coin of delving?
I'm not personally.
I mean,
Do
you were
need
the one.
most accurate map.
Do you want to go out with a non-accurate map to have
No,
a
I just mean, like-
non-accurate life?
Is there one that's like the major cities and like houses along the road that would be towns? Do we need one that is like hyper accurate?
The one
Does he
with
have
the
other
roads and the towns and the major cities
I
is
just-
hyper accurate.
I
Hey,
guess so,
JC,
for the time.
Mm-hmm.
looking at the map, how much would the materials for making that map run for?
The cartographer's supplies generally would run someone 15 to 20 gold pieces. It would be the knowledge to make a map as hyper detailed as his main map is that he's probably asking for the additional stuff. But that's just looking at it from an artistic perspective.
From an artistic perspective, as Yoi does have art, like the arts under her belt, would she be able to copy that map verbatim if she were to purchase the cartographer's tools herself and just stay there for a little bit and copy the map down?
He'd probably kick you out, would be.
I mean,
Be fucked up.
yeah, it'd be the equivalent of someone trying to trace over. And it's the things of you'd be able to try. I can't guarantee that you'd be able to actually succeed, especially if he catches on to what you're doing. And not just to give more context to Yoi's questions, but also to give the comparison of the big map compared to the smaller, less accurate maps. Of the big ones, it is very obvious that different tools and measuring devices and everything have been made to chart it, versus the other ones look almost like hand detailed. Of he's taken the quill, ran through a rough sketch of Usapait, dotted locations where major cities would be. And so like the big thing of like almost the central region is made up of a lot of small villages, not cities. And as such, you can see a couple of the villages that have been dotted on the big map, and the smaller maps only have the three large settlements of the central region. Another fantastic way to think about it is, well, the northern is home to plenty of brilliant places, not just for Bel, Alinar Oren, Alice Iriel, but there's also places like Amil, Iangroff, and you see those other smaller places missing from the other map. To also further, sorry, one more thing. I apologize. And to also further it, those of you with keen eyes, possibly Yoi, that sort of thing, if you like almost mentally take a image of the small map, blow it up, and then layer it over the big map, you would see where some of the towns don't exactly line up. And so there would be a possibility, if you're following a small map to the letter, it might be a couple miles off. And so would take a better understanding of the outdoors and paths to accurately go where you need to go.
We can come back to this, because I forgot I did ask them to get me a map topside, and maybe they'll have better luck of it than we will.
Okay.
So
At least we know the options down here if we need it.
yeah.
All right. Then we will come back if we need it then.
All right.
But I'll make a note of this guy. I'll make a note of him in my mind's eye. I'll remember him. Ophelia will remember that.
Sounds good. Okay. Just some things Yoi needs to grab then, and if she'll list them,
Yeah.
I can list off what they'll cost you.
All right, ready?
Let's find out.
I need a roll of leather.
Okay.
I need metal buckles, 2 of them. Actually, 4 of them. Make it 4 of them.
Okay.
I need metal strap, including a spring.
metal scrap and then a string, or is that like
Spring. SPRING.
spring? Okay, thank you. Okay.
Blue dye, black dye, and staining for metal.
Can you repeat that last one?
Like a metal stain, like a stain for the metal to make it darker.
I see. I mean, you're buying these piecemeal, you're not buying them wholesale.
Yep.
How much metal scrap?
Enough for me to make like a triggering mechanic.
Okay, so not
which is
that
why I
much
also need
metal
the
scrap.
spring. No, not at all.
Okay.
It's gonna be like small. It's gonna be like a button that spring loads a weapon into a hand is basically what we're looking for.
All right. All together, because you're looking for quite small pieces, you're looking for them piecemeal, but there are a couple like actual worked bits of metal and stuff in it that would require a little bit of precision. All in all, that would total to be 7 gold pieces.
Oh, jeez. And would that also allow me to have leather left over, or would that just be for this one particular project?
Let's find out. Actually, roll me a d20, Jazz.
Okay.
I'd rather have you roll it than me. You can only blame yourself if you roll badly.
Oh my god. What does that mean? 17.
17, that passes. 15 luck check for that. You do have extra bits of leather.
Awesome. Okay, I will purchase all of that then. And I think that'll be everything for Yoi. Can I also purchase a bottle of ink, a quill, and some extra paper?
A bottle, ink, of quill.
And quill, sorry. Like ink and quill.
Yes. I probably just said that badly. Ink, quill, and parchment. God, I forgot how much ink is in this.
Yeah, but like we usually get like a thing of ink and it just never comes up again.
Yeah, well, it's because you can use it to write 500 pages of ink.
I think I have ink on me.
You might want to
think I have
check
a
that
lot of
because
ink on
an
me.
ink and quill is 10 gold pieces.
I have ink and quill.
Okay.
I'm
Well, I
just
do too.
unwilling to share.
I want to keep it on me, and I'm using the ink for something different.
Gotcha. That is up to you then, because it would be 10 gold pieces.
If I were to dye thread with ink, how many pages would that take away from my ink?
How much thread?
God,
You're the one asking the
whole
questions,
spool.
Jess.
A whole spool.
A whole spool? I would say that would take away half of your ink.
So I'd have 250 pages left. Okay, yeah, I'll do that then. Never mind.
Okay.
I do need the extra parchment though.
The extra parchment would just be a silver. Unless if you need like an exorbitant amount of parchment.
How much parchment would a gold piece get me?
How much parchment would a gold piece get you? Probably a lot.
1/2 page.
Give me a moment, it's loading.
One piece of parchment is 1 silver.
So,
So,
yeah,
100
so...
pages?
No, that would be 10 pages.
10.
10. Oh, right. Duh. Okay, I would like 10 pages for just to
even out the math here. So that will be 8 gold pieces in total.
Yes, it will.
Okay. All right. I will update my inventory and then, yeah, when we find ourselves in some quote quote downtime, or if I'm just waiting, I'm gonna start on this project. I don't know how long it's going to take, per your rules, but we will figure that out when the time comes.
Absolutely. All right. And with that,
Do I need to remake that perception check, or are we still keeping that 22 in the pocket?
would you like to keep the 22?
It's my preference, but I don't want to, I would like to keep that 22. I'm being very cautious about not being shot today.
Uh-huh.
They're not gonna get me. My head's not just gonna do that,
Mm-hmm.
May I retry my 12?
I'll let you guys
I'd have to-
do the preference. Would you like to keep the 22 or just re-roll both of those?
I mean,
Keep the 22.
the 22 is pretty reliable. Yeah,
Sure.
but it was also
That-
like 30 minutes
I
ago.
can't be upset with the 22. And if something does beat a 22, then, that's just the world we live in.
If anything beats a 22, we just gotta take that on the chin, man.
Yeah, really.
And I don't think Mage
Hopefully
Armor's gonna
there's
do me
truly-
any extra favors.
No.
Hopefully, if something beats a 22, that there's truly nothing there.
And if it beats a 22, the only thing I can get better than 22 is a natural 20 plus the 4. And even then, skill checks don't work that way. They could get past that if they really blew that shit out of the water, which, the lady designed to do that would probably do that.
The lady designed to do that might be able to do that. All right. You all...
They just say, hey, I have plus 20 to this, actually.
I mean, she only has a plus 10, so...
Fuck, that's brutal.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep my
Jesus.
22, and we're just gonna let it happen.
There's a plus 10?
Only a plus 10.
She's designed to do that.
Damn. Some cyberpunk stats out here.
It's okay. Don't worry too much.
Well, I'm not rolling the perception, so I'm gonna try my hardest not to.
As you guys have gathered a parcel full of gear for Yoy, you guys are leaving one of these tents. And sticking out of the ground near the entrance of it, you do see an arrow with a piece of parchment rolled around it. Enough for the first person that steps out of it to knock their boot against it.
Fuck.
I will pick the arrow up.
Okay, it's just the
Of all
arrow with
transfigured.
a secured piece of parchment against it.
I'll unroll that parchment, I guess, and pick a glancer.
Can I lean over Aylin's shoulder to read this too?
Mm-hmm.
What language is it?
This is just an Elvish.
Oh, okay. Cool.
Oh,
I speak
cool.
Elvish.
I speak Elvish.
that.
All of this kind of pools into just a very short and specific note of to the feathered one, Egon says, "You swim better than he thought you did." To the rest, "Don't travel further than you have already. We're standing down for the moment. Don't push your luck."
Okay. I'll kind of relay that message to the two that haven't read it and say, hey, the Changebringers men are sizing us up, and we've been kind of given a line in the sand. We're not supposed to go. We shouldn't go any further than here. Might be best to turn back and start making our way.
Is there anything else we needed to get while we're here?
probably lunch. Is the bar's not too great on that.
Yeah.
Well, let's dive into one of those other taverns or places as we make our way back then. Are there eateries along the way, JC?
Oh, there's
Or
plenty of
taverns, I
stalls
suppose?
where you can get different things that are frying or different pieces that are just being like broiled and grilled and different things. Any matter of different concoctions that you can pick up to drink, as well as things to eat. If you just want to get a normal amount of anything in particular, nothing too grand, don't be afraid to just mark down a copper piece for each of you that want to eat.
I kind of want to be a little grand today. What stall smells the best?
Make a perception check.
I'm not using my good boy point for that. I'm not. 8 is what I got, but I have a passive of 14, if that means anything for you.
As you are standing between different stalls, you can see a large collections of sights, sounds, and smells of different things bubbling in oil versus steaming off of a grill. There's a collection of meat, vegetables, other sort of things on kebabs, as well as a kind of large U-shaped stand that is grilling a bunch of different assorted fish that they've managed to get into the central region. Definitely either older fish, or if it's as fresh as it smelled, smuggled in from this. But you can see large sections of sea life just grilling up over here. But other than that, just plenty of different assorted stall foods.
I'm not trusting the fish in the landlocked city. We're just gonna go with, I guess, the kebabs. We'll just do grilled meat.
Okay.
I'm not picky.
The kebabs aren't necessarily difficult, and you'd be able to still keep in line with everyone else in the copper. And with that, are the rest of you scurrying your way back to the Gorgon's Gaze?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's where I'm at if we're not picking anything else up.
With that, it is also worth saying to the Grand Library individuals that this, you would be informed by the scribe that a time for staff to begin checking over and cleaning up the library is at hand, and as such, he's going to escort you out. He does, in fact, check over the two of you to make sure that you're not palming or stealing anything. And as long as neither of you guys are actually trying to palm any of the tomes that you've had taken off the shelf, no issues will be brought.
Before we go, do you think you can help me procure a couple maps of just the city and the general region?
There would be maps of the city and the general region, but nothing that you can take with you. And there's not the most amount of time. If you are able to treat yourself to the library on the morrow, possibly, but there's no time at the moment. I do apologize.
Maybe we can set up an appointment for tomorrow.
All right. No sleight of hands happening here, correct?
No.
All right. You guys are patted down, led back to the silvered entrance where he invokes the teleportation circle, and the two of you get whisked back towards the northern side of Alinar Orin, where you step outwards and begin making your way back to the underground unless if any other things need to occur for the two of you.
And is there still someone at the desk where we're teleported back out to?
There is, as you kind of step out there, you can see that they have already, like, basically think of it as almost those movie, like, blinds where people take tickets from. And with that, you can see that even though there's someone moving around in that office, the line has solemnly been cleared out, and that shutter has kind of been closed on it to indicate that the library is not receiving any people at the moment.
Okay. Do we know what time they open back up in the morning?
Off the top of your head, it would just be at sunrise. So it wouldn't be... They're not like a late opener. Libraries open pretty early. They just... For the protection of it, general passer-throughs are not allowed during the night.
Okay, cool.
On our way home, if at all possible, I'd like to try. How long is the walk? How long do I have?
I mean, you'd have, through the larger city, you guys walking without any real worry. Since it's one of the larger cities, you'd have about an hour, since you guys aren't going straight, you're stepping through streets and such.
I have in my possession what some could call 10 flasks of oil. Oh, but I do. I have pen and ink. I didn't think I had ink. I do.
Okay.
May I use one of my parchment sheets and a small little bit of oil? Not oil, ink.
Let me oil that down.
I'm feeling a little hungry.
And do you know how many calories are in motor oil?
I don't think I want to know, actually. And can I try and sketch the maybe first or second iteration of, I believe it was Orin and the river, so I can kind of like get a gauge of like, I mean, have like a physical copy of.
Would you have wanted to do that while you were in the library, or you wanted to do that when you're outside?
I guess we're going back tomorrow, aren't we? Isn't that the plan?
That's a possibility, yeah.
James, are we going back tomorrow?
Maybe. It depends on what everyone else wants to do once we get back to the Gorgon's Gaze.
I just didn't know if I was allowed to do that. I thought that was like illegal or something.
I had said nothing about it. In the last episode, I was dictating about how there was available ink and parchment at certain tables, so you just never asked.
I guess I just missed that. Okay, then that's fine. If we don't go back, I can figure it out at a different time.
At the very least, you know where the river should be.
Yeah.
In addition to that, I would bet we're probably going to end up going back tomorrow, because I can almost guarantee Emma's going to want to come with us.
All right. As you all begin making your way back, the group of four, as you have less of a trip, and I would say, since these guys were specifically trying to be there until closing of the library, you guys would arrive back at the Gorgon's Gaze first. And with it, you have the door to the Gorgon's Gaze open. You look at the half bar that is past the stairway that goes up into your guys' rooms, and you can see the familiar individual, the elven individual with the brimmed hat, the leather coat, sitting at the bar and attempting to wave the four of you that stepped through the door over.
Fuck.
It's your choice whether any of you want to approach him.
Can I meet this
I'm gonna
person? Am I
stick
just
here.
like not thinking of? Am I blanking?
Two of you know them.
Oh, this is Hatchet Man?
Yes, sir?
Oh, we gotta talk to Hatchet Man.
Yeah. So I will approach.
You see recognition, Yoi and you see recognition come through Ophelia and Aylin's eyes as they stride over to talk to this individual flagging the four of you down. As the two of them approach, still up in the air if the other two wish to, he's still
Follow.
kind of
behind Aelin.
leans past to look over, look past Aelin and Ophelia. It's just, well, it seems that y'all at least managed to double since the last time I saw you.
We're making our way back together. Jameson, was it?
I do believe that I'm coming to deliver news. You asked for quick opportunity, and we just so happened to get a bite on a hook that a lot of people don't necessarily want to tug on, so Mistress figured it was pertinent to send it over to you since we have a limited opportunity to jump on this fish. Anyone not want to listen into this? Because otherwise it kind of drags you into the rabbit hole right away.
Oh, fuck, I do love jumping into rabbit holes.
This was the employment I sought out for us.
Oh, it's more than the employment you sought out for. Trust me, this is a lightning in a bottle opportunity for you from at least what I know y'all are looking for. So, how do you
trying
feel?
to sell me snake oil next? What's the deal? What are we doing here?
How badly y'all want to get out of Alanar Orin tomorrow?
Ugh. Tomorrow?
There's two separate beings, groups, caravans, however you'd like to put it, breaking through the blockade tomorrow. The best part is they're doing it legally. We might be able to slip some people in under disguises or underneath the cargo. One group's heading north, the other group's heading south. Both trying to do separate things as far as we can tell. More details if y'all are interested in it.
Yeah, I think it's worth listening to. It's our opportunity.
Well, a couple of you may have heard that people are going missing on our neck of the woods. Small bits of the underground disappearing without a trace and not being caught up in a maneuvering, just disappearing. The northern caravan is, as far as we're aware, not moving any large amount of people. Section of the guard with someone we've found identified as a VIP, but they're bringing locked covered wagons, and the food supplies that we've seen rationed out to this group dictate at least a dozen extra people. We think that some missing people might be heading up north. For the southern region, it seems that a military expedition is heading out to the southeast. Tracking them since word's starting to get around on my neck of the woods that Neat Dory might not be the best place to use as a satellite city anymore. One section, the northern looks to be heading straight north to Forbell. The other heading to Alari, to the south. One might be dealing with pulling prisoners. The other's a military scouting force as far as we can tell. The objective for the northern side would be for people to attempt to spring a jailbreak, verify that our people are in any of those carts, and then cause chaos. We don't really care about the VIP, nor do we necessarily know if they're there just for status or for extra protection. We don't know who they're supposed to be. For Alari, it would just be to follow them and see what a military excursion into the central region entails. Technically less action, but the central region's dangerous all by its own.
You said missing people might be moving north?
That's our theory. We've had a large, well, not large, but when you're this tight-knit of family, half a dozen people going missing is alarming. If half a dozen people go missing from our neck of the woods, what's to say that half a dozen people haven't gone missing from other various necks of the woods? The Chainbringer, or the Breakers, or just people on the surface. We're sending someone to both spots. We just... Well, I shouldn't say we. I wasn't part of this decision-making progress. She decided that this would fit y'all's objectives quite nicely. Let me know if there's interest.
We greatly appreciate the opportunity, and I'll address, I guess, the rest of the party. Do you think we should, I guess, head south, or see if we can help these people in the north? I mean, I guess we can't make a full decision until the other two are back, but
We should probably wait for the other two, but I think we should go north.
I'm not inclined to agree.
I can guarantee our safety in the north.
Pretty much. You told us we can't go south, and now we can't go north. Where do you want us to go?
I'll know when I have the map.
Well, it's not polite for me to be here while you're planning. He takes this small slip of paper, about the size of an index card, out from his jacket, sets it down. One of y'all must have an ink and quill, correct?
Yeah.
Slides it over to you. Write down just north, south, or decline. Fold it up once you have your answer. More instructions will follow once you've accepted or declined. Take your time, but as far as I know, you need to be ready to roll by tomorrow morning if you're actually going to catch this train. And he stands up, kind of stretches his arms. Best of luck.
thank you, Jameson. Safe travels.
I ain't traveling nowhere. The luck should be going to you.
I'll keep it for myself then.
I'll slip that paper into my pocket for now.
Sounds good. You slipping that paper in, Jameson kind of adjusts the belt with the hatchet on it and then steps out of the Gorgon's gaze, leaving the innkeeper / bartender and the four of you there. On the way out, Jameson, basically after he closes that door, almost sidesteps into Valdin, who's just now approaching the Gordon's gaze, and there's this shift of two people who do not know that they are somewhat affiliated, kind of sidestepping each other, as just as the hinges are finishing swinging fully closed on the outside door of the Gordon's gaze, they once again get in pushed to action as the final two members of the group cycle into the inn. In it, Glaerun, Valdin, you see the other four members of the group standing/sitting near the half bar of the inn.
I would love to go and join all my wonderful friends and spend quality time with them.
You're in the wrong place.
Oh.
Nah.
Let's go sit down.
Just in time for us to start a game, a dice game, and discuss our next moves.
Yeah, we'll dice as we talk.
Yes, yes, yes.
Yeah, let's
Sure.
dice.
Who's in?
Let's
I'm
dice.
I'm in. I would love to dice.
I'm in.
I'm gonna lean over to and say, I don't know what dicing means.
Can I hear that?
How close are you to
I'll roll an active perception check for you if JC wants me to.
Yeah, I'd say
Why not?
Val give me stealth or sleight of hand. I'd say sleight of hand, and then perception from Ophelia.
You gotta eat absolute dog shit to not
Just in general?
to fuck this up.
It's you just have to. That's it.
You just have
Have
to.
fun.
That's what was
It's-
on
it's
my
possible,
dice,
it's
written in very small letters. You just have to eat.
You
Absolute
have to eat
dog shit.
These are weird dice.
Where did I get these from?
For sleight of hand, I got an unnatural 20.
Nice.
I got a 7.
Well,
Okay, I tried. It would have been funny.
that would have been a good one. But
Well,
confidently enough, Valdin will participate.
Eat all your luck up now, bozo. You didn't even know this was a ploy. This was a ploy.
No.
All right.
I'm gonna pull out my dice set and just turn to Val. Like, do you have any of these?
No.
You can use my set. I'm out of the gambling today.
I gotta
We
win
might,
some of my
we might
money
just get
back.
to keep our money. We might just get to keep our money today, guys.
Also don't have dice.
I will happily accept yours dice.
Sounds good.
I don't have dice in my inventory, but I'm pretty sure Aelin bought me my own set.
I feel like that happened too.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you got a set somewhere along the
All
way.
right. So that means the group has 4 sets of dice among them.
I need to go and buy dice. Everyone needs their own set. It's the only way.
We can ask the barkeep. Whoa, that's crazy. Pops right up.
Yeah, don't they normally have? I know some of the places
Is
around
that-
have a community dice, you know?
Yeah, surely the barkeep has some dice that we can borrow.
What's your question?
Buy.
My question can wait until after the session.
Gotcha. You know what? Eleanor Orin is the dice capital. Whatever. You can borrow a set of dice.
Pray for Todd
Yay.
Brady.
Pray
That's like
for
the
gambling.
standard tavern kit. It's like 6 cups, 1 like keg of ale, 3 sets of dice just in case.
Yeah, they sell that at Walmart.
I mean, this is like a military like transitional city. I imagine there's lots of it
lots
laying
of
around.
degenerate gambling.
Yeah.
And surely some drunk guy left his dice behind, and the barkeep was like,
Ah,
guess
these
it's the
are
house
these
now."
are nice. These are wooden dice. They're nice. All right.
Cool.
So, I'm just gonna run that for y'all, basically telling you when to roll stuff, And then during betting, if you guys want to talk as if you'd normally, go for it. But we'll start off with acknowledging that 5 out of 6 people are gambling. Yoy is dying string right now.
Yeah, we're mixing dye and dying string.
Sounds good.
Smells
Really
like a barber shop in here.
Before we start, can I exchange 2 gold for, is that 20 silver?
Yes.
Okay.
And I do
would
the same.
like to do that because I have no.
I guess I'll do the same.
The barkeep's just like, okay.
This is a good move. Actually, you know what? I'm okay for
Running them out of silver.
Who would have thought in a lower stakes D&D game you'd need more silver than gold? Wild.
I wouldn't call this lower stakes. We're just lower leveled right now, okay?
That's lower stakes.
The stakes are the highest they've ever been. They were beating me in the streets with clubs.
But the stakes
Not-
were
not 2
shorter,
weeks
which
ago.
could be classified as lower, so. Because what they were beating you with, were staking you with, were short.
I'm giving you disadvantage on your next one.
Sounds good. I'm the DM. I'm gonna give myself advantage so it cancels out. Alright, everyone, roll your D8.
D8 first?
Am I...
Yeah. High to low.
Pretty sure that's right.
I thought it was 4, 6. Oh, never mind. Yeah, it's his game.
It's 8, 6, 4.
Alright. And I think Aelin was the challenger, so the actual runabout would be Aelin, Ophelia, Glaerun, Val. And then this is your guys' game now. It's out of my
What's
hands.
the buy-in? We gotta
I'd
have
say
the
1
buy-in
silver.
first.
Like 1 silver's easy buy.
1 silver?
Okay, yeah. 1 silver.
Okay.
I will, yeah. So if we're all bought in 1 silver, and then I guess also, do I start rotation as well, being the challenger, like you said? Okay, cool. I will throw 2 more silver in.
Sounds good.
Fuck it. I'll match. Or call, check. Is it check? I haven't bet in a while.
It's, it's called.
Oh,
Okay.
Is it my
3
turn?
silver.
Aelin, Ophelia, Glaerun, Valden.
I unbelievably fold right now.
On there.
Look, if you rolled what I rolled, you do it too.
how much am I throwing in?
However much you want, big guy. But currently it's 2.
I'll fold.
I will too.
Damn, bro.
It's down just between 2. If you want me to say roll your next one, I can, but it's up. You guys can. You guys are big.
So, what happened while we were up at the library? How did your meeting go?
I got us meaningful employment.
And we've already seen a possible return on it.
We could leave tomorrow. 2 options lay before us. Well, it depends on which direction we're going, because we have north and south as options.
North is the direction that I would prefer.
There's something south I have to see.
I thought you said we couldn't go south.
We can't go to a particular place in the south, but there's other places where we need to go, which is why I needed a map. So I'll ask, how was it getting the map?
We weren't able to procure one today. They said if we come back tomorrow, we may be able to, though.
We don't have until tomorrow.
What do you need a map of?
The continent, really?
Oh. Yeah, no, I can't
Really,
help you with that either.
mostly the east. I need a map of the east right now.
So you want to go south, but get a map of the east?
I've
There's
said
a
it before
city-
and I'll say it again. I can guarantee our safety if we go to the north.
And I can
Can assist with
guarantee that they'll all die.
I can guarantee you my family will not let us die.
I'm not talking about us.
Who the hell are you talking about then?
I'll know when I have a map.
Look,
I just know they'll all die.
if you want us to go randomly into the south without a plan, or at least without telling us a plan, you have to give us something. We can't just go down there without any information.
Or not. And that's why I need a map.
Big map or small map?
Big map.
And what are you looking for on the map?
I need to know the towns towards the east so I can know where we're going. My map doesn't cover this part of the world.
Would Glaerun just know what towns are to the east?
Sure, Russ.
I would say roll me a history check.
Hey, would you like advantage on that?
Oh, I would love advantage. We got a 21.
Yo.
21. The large cities, so the three major cities that you'd know of. There's four, but that's fine. Are basically the Alari, which would be eastern city along the edge of the eastern coastline. There would be Nitdori, which is the easier to travel to central region city. There is Limaraf, Nitdori.
To the east?
No, that one's straight south.
Okay. I was looking for specifically to the east.
Yeah, Alari would be the main one there. I was just thinking for the central region as a whole.
Okay.
The eastern part of the central region only would have Alari as a city. The rest of them would be scattered villages, which there's plenty of, but you wouldn't know too many. You just know that they're scattered throughout.
Okay.
But they're not really the big thing about villages is they are easily accessible by those who know them, those who have been there and can find their way back. Otherwise you'd need to be a skilled tracker and such. Most of them are not on maps, but you do know that is a general thing.
Okay. So the two major cities to the east then are Alari in the central and Elis Aero in the northern?
Yes. The three, if we just want to cut Usapait in half and say east and west, it would be for the northern section Alas Iriel for the north, Alari for the central, and then Laith for the southern region. Laeth.
Cool.
Otherwise, you'd be dealing with
there-
villages.
Yeah. Is there a specific city in the east that you're trying to find?
Look, all right. I'm gonna pull out the book I have. It's like a little bit of parchment in this book. I'm gonna pull up some parchment. I'm gonna put it down on the thing with my ink and quill. And I'm gonna write on it. If we are here, and I'm gonna just put like where Alnar Orin is, and I'm gonna draw like a little compass on the side. Where are these other two cities in relation to us? Is what I need to know.
Which other two cities?
The other two eastern cities. Where's this Alari and where's this Alice Iriel? Where are they in
Alice-
relation to where we are now? On
Alice
the paper,
Iriel-
please.
Okay. So what? Alice Iriel is slightly north and way east, and Alari is like double the distance south, and then basically the same distance east. Roughly.
Damn, yeah. Holy shit.
Well, we have the map in the roll 20. I'm looking at
That's
it right
fair,
now. I can
that's
see all
fair.
the cities.
I wasn't paying attention to Roll20, so I just have my actual pen and paper map next to me. I was like, yeah, you got it.
Perfect. I'll make some marks like that on the paper.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Now, pulling back within my mind's eye of what I perceived, where did it go?
Make me an Arcana check.
That is about as good as it's going to get. Gamers, 25 today.
Gee, yeah, you are going to die.
You specifically remember in your vision watching that repelled ash move past the mountainous region and pull closer to the coastline. As such, that would filter quite neatly into the central eastern city of Alari.
I'm gonna point to it on the map. I need to go there.
Why?
Because they're all going to die.
And you want us to run into whatever's going to kill them?
I'd at least like to watch.
Can I veto watching people die? Can I?
Yeah.
I think my vote's no.
Well, that's
I'll
where
go
I need
help
to
them.
go.
Or can we go help? Can we go make them not die?
I would like to go north to potentially help someone that we know personally and fulfill a promise that I made instead of whatever the fuck you got going on.
As much as I would love to sit on the sidelines of this one, do you guys remember when I mentioned that whole like divine teleportation thing when I was lost in the sewers and got separated?
Mm-hmm.
The thing that helped me said that we should take guidance of the person who knows the most of the underground, which I feel strongly references to Ophelia, and I will be citing that we should look at the southeast first. My own patron has pushed me in that direction.
Okay, so we have 2 people voting for people dying, and we have 3 people voting for not people dying.
Alan, why don't you take a look at this crude little map here and think about it really hard for a second?
Can I just be reminded how poorly... Is this the map that you were just like scribbling on maybe 30 seconds ago?
Yeah, it's more of a napkin with like 3 points.
Yeah, it looks more
And
like a
names
line
on it.
graph.
It's not even a map.
It looks
Yeah.
more
It's,
like a line
it's
graph.
a line graph right now.
Okay.
And for your information, I do know this one. Neat Dore is here. And I'm going to put that point on the map.
Hmm. Can I? Okay. No reaction to that. Just
Think about it.
just looking at a scribbly napkin right now.
Personally, that's where I should be. I am fated to be there.
Does this have anything to do with what happened to the Northern Third?
I don't know what you mean by that.
The army that came back into town.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I'd like the insight on that.
I would too.
Please. Ophelia, roll deception or persuasion. Do not tell them which. And
I'm not actually lying here.
You're not supposed to say.
5.
If you're not lying, it's rolling persuasion. You son of a bitch.
Okay. I'm gonna roll the persuasion. It's a natural 20.
Hmm.
For a total of
20.
I sure hope we don't have combat coming up later.
We're gonna get a lot of natural ones and we're gonna lose someone.
Oh yeah, we are. I didn't know that's what you meant by don't tell them which one you're rolling.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's
There
okay.
you go.
So
So Glaerun can't tell.
you guys, at the very least, they seem to be honest.
Well, it's been a couple weeks now since they left and then came back, right?
Mhm.
Or a month at this point.
It has been since you saw them leave. It has probably been like a month and a half, probably approaching 2 months now altogether, since when you first saw them come through. Now that they've been back, a couple of days have passed.
Okay. So, about a month and a half ago, an army passed through this city called the Northern Third. They went south. 2 days ago, that army returned with Valden in tow for some reason, decimated. Does it have anything to do with them?
Potentially. If they ran into it, then yes.
What is it?
Like, Ophelia looks at you and you can see that there's like purpose, and then she goes to open her mouth, and then the lights in her eyes shut off, and her mouth closes. And she's like that for a good 6 seconds before she like locks back in, but does not answer your question.
I don't want to go south into whatever that is without knowing what we're up against.
I know where I have to be. And as I've said, they're all going to die.
JC, do I know who is the local lord for Alari?
I would say that would be indicative of you needing to roll a history check for me.
that one.
20?
Never mind.
Dirty
We're
20?
going to die later.
We're gonna
You
die,
guys
yeah,
are
dirty
rolling
20.
so well.
We're going to
I'm
die.
so proud.
Roads of fate, brother. Where are they going?
So proud of how okay, Lari's Lord.
Only I can get some of that luck from my D6 and my D4. Maybe I'll take all the silver.
Yeah, while I'm looking at this, you guys do your next round.
Bet. Oh,
Roll your D6.
I'm gonna bet up 4 more silver. Oh, I've already rolled it, but okay, I'll let you roll.
I rolled. How much did you say you were putting in?
I'm gonna bet 4 more silver.
Dude, I'm gonna fold. You have it.
Woo, baby! That is 3, 6 silver for Cody. Let's go.
Now it's just Cody.
I mean, it's game.
Next
Easy
round.
round.
I mean, you get my one, and then everybody put in one, and there was, so it's, you're great at math. Yeah, next round.
Yeah, I already been tracking it. Don't worry.
Putting in the silver.
Putting in my silver.
I'll put in a silver.
Silver.
Me too, me too, me too.
Okay. It is Leo Yaris Verwacher.
Oh, no, I'm not ever going to be able to spell that.
I got you.
I'll write that down in a sec.
I got you.
Come on, Jay. You got this.
I barely understood that second name.
It's
Yeah, I can't even blame you.
Normally, I'm pretty good about spelling that shit out, but not.
also
not with what I'm gonna put down.
do not worry, because this is you know what? I'll convert it to being phonetic, even though for chat's sake, I'll let you know that I was using a different language that I have some knowledge of for that name.
Holy shit!
Jesus.
Leo,
That's some kind of mashup between Elvish shit and human shit, is what it looks like to me.
the question is which human language is that?
Right? Okay.
Out of anyone, James should be the most likely to know what language I'm using, because he knows what other language I've got under my belt.
mhm. It's yeah. Okay.
Knowing
The weirdest Cantonese I've ever seen.
school system.
It's
I'm gonna
German.
But German, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Clearly, I know a lot.
Would
I'm not gonna say it
Atlas
one way or
Hero have ties with Alari, because I'm assuming they're both trading cities?
Mhm.
with
They're
them
both-
being on the coast.
both coastal shipping, due to the central region of Usapait having a lot denser forests for obvious reasons. That is generally their main export. That and more natural resources where the actual raw materials go. Alice Iriel would be the hub for long sea travel, as well as worked goods that travel to Alice Iriel from Fort Bell and other places. So I just
Do I have any
see
contacts down there because of that?
you would be able to, I would say, I don't know if I don't think you've personally worked on any of that. You were just part of the family, but you could probably try to push your name like you did at the library, most likely with someone near the ports, and might be able to get something. You would assume your father probably knew Verwatcher. But that's an assumption.
Alright. Assuming whatever's going down there is bad, Ophelia, how long do we have to get down there before whatever happens?
How long would it take?
To travel there, or what? Because the estimate of when things go wrong is your best guess. Your visions haven't given you clear destruction, a clear timer that's counting down. It's just indicating that the destructive ashes are flowing that way and settling in the region. But off of the information that you've gotten from Jameson, you do know that a military scouting party is leaving Alnar Orin for Alari. That is what the southern trip is. And if that gives you any ideas or any suspicions, feel free to have them.
How long was I traveling from where I started to get to where I was when you, and then from there to here when you know, give me a timeline.
Thank you for the cease.
I in order to not give away a lot, I actually do have to say it like that. When you
Just having a stroke. That's what happens when the visions go too far. So
that's true, actually.
that over pulled there. You spent a couple of days moving in the underground, and then when you could no longer be moved, aided by magic, and were on horseback during that time, that took you about 2.5 weeks. So basically a little bit over half a month transpired.
And then from there to here, that was about half a month too then.
Yes.
Right? Okay, so how you said it was the ash. Well, ash is gray. But how dark was the ash at that point in time? How gray we talking here?
It looked similar to almost basically the town. It's similar to seeing the town over from a wildfire, that the wind brings ash over and it begins to blanket things. That level of flowing through. And what you had seen was this pushing up, turning itself basically into this tidal wave and enveloping Neat Dory. You haven't seen a tidal wave pull up around Alari, but you have seen it settle in, almost waiting for something around Alari. It was not as active in your second vision as it was in your third vision, because your second one was Alnar Orin. But it was not as active as it was beforehand.
Shortest estimate, 2 weeks. Absolute longest, maybe a month.
Okay, time for some estimation on my end. How long would it take to get to Alice Eriel and then travel by boat from there down to Alari?
Okay. Well, you know that via horseback, you'd be taking a week to get to Alice Eriel from Alnar Orin. Then, depending on what type of boat you got, if you're just trying to skip along the edge of it, along the edge of the side of the continent, you could theoretically get there, I would say, as long as you don't crash, within another week. Otherwise, if you took a larger and theoretically sturdier boat that just had a larger hull, and you pulled out into the wider ocean, that would add basically another half a week on, so it would go back to half a month.
Okay, so it's... Okay, got it. Cool. So 1 to 2 weeks, basically, depending on what vessel we take.
Mm-hmm.
I have a potential compromise, Ophelia. Depending on where Yoy and need to go in the north. We can leave from here, go north, and head towards Alice Iriel. And then from there, I can guarantee that I can get us a boat from there down to Alari. That would put us there at about 2 weeks from now.
I will
Assuming
say-
we don't stay too long in Alice Iriel. Where do you need to go in the northern lands, Suzanne?
I-
Or,
Fuck is.
who the fuck is Suzanne?
I don't need to go. I don't need to go anywhere in the north. I just need to go through the north exit.
Okay. And Yoy?
I don't necessarily need to go anywhere. My family's just in Fort Bell, and if it was of concern that we wouldn't be able to stay up in the north, I have a place for us to stay. And it would mostly just be checking in, making sure everything is doing okay, and just small work, I suppose. But if we're not strapped for cash and we don't need to stay up there, then it's not necessarily important.
Okay. So you would be alright going north into Alice Iriel and then down along the coastline to Alari?
I don't see why not.
Okay. Is that amenable to you, Ophelia?
We have until tomorrow morning to decide. You'll have to let me rest on that. We also have to keep in mind a week is 5 days.
We also need to get horses. No, week is 7, isn't it?
Nope.
No.
Work
D&D
week
is 5. It's just 5. Weekends don't
Okay.
exist here. You guys don't get to have fun. What do you mean?
Yeah.
What?
No
Okay.
off days?
No off
Ugh.
days. Adventuring's a full-time, all on the clock gig.
Every night is a school night.
Unfortunate.
Every night's a school night. You're in
Fuck,
hell.
dude.
I mean, when every night's a school night and weekends don't exist, you don't know what you're missing. So, like,
Dang.
it's
So
fine.
a month is like 20 days then.
Mhm.
It's crazy.
And, like, if school's all the time, you do have, like, a lot of different breaks. Rather, it's almost Golden Week. Holiday Japan!
Does Glaerun have a horse or anything from when he rode down?
You
I assume the answer is no.
I'm gonna say the answer is no because you probably just I would even say you might have gotten something rented to take you down here originally.
Mhm.
Gotten passageway.
Okay, how much do horses cost?
50?
The question I really have is, what do you have that's so urgent that it's more important than watching people die?
Not
I
watching people die?
had intended to leave from Alice Iriel with a companion and come down here. They did not meet me where they were supposed to. I need to go back and find out where they are.
Is this one of those companions?
No. You must know it's my brother.
Far be it from me to deny you your familial relation. But I am very clear. At minimum 2 weeks, they'll be gone.
I think we can make it down there in that time. Your connections. Do you think they can get us mounts?
Get us what?
Mounts.
I doubt it. They took everything I had. Well, I suppose I've got a few tricks. I can try if we
Okay.
manage to catch. I'll try.
Okay. As of now, I can afford my own, but we would need enough to get us all on horseback to take that route.
I see no reason why, during our commotion to go north to break these prisoners loose, we don't just take their carriage and go on our own way with their horses.
Excuse me, are we breaking people out of prison?
Oh, I forgot to tell you that part. We should roll the next dice or make our bets. That D8's been sitting there for a long time with a number on it.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't even looked at mine yet.
Please.
We going for it?
I rolled mine. I've
All right. Peter.
Is it still the
I
same
guess I'll
5
start
of
us
you?
off.
Who's first to bat?
I mean,
Aelin,
I'll,
'cause he
I'll
won.
let someone else. Oh, okay. All right. I will throw in the usual. Start off nice with 2 more silver.
I'm gonna fold.
That's healthy.
I
Cowardly,
bumped
but
that up
healthy.
to 5.
5
Okay.
total or 5 more in the pot?
5 more in the pot, so you have 6 silver out of your pocket right now.
Yeah.
If you agree to it.
Yeah, I'll toss in. I'll throw in 5 more.
I fold. I'm not doing that.
Yeah, shockingly, I will also fold.
Oh boy.
Can Yoi look over Val's shoulder and see Val's numbers?
I mean, I won't. It's. I mean, it's
If you
for
want
dice.
to-
I guess I'm in a
if
way
you
I'm
wanna-
playing on behalf.
Put down your tools, kind of step over, yeah.
Yeah, can you message me your the numbers, Alpha?
Yes, I already folded with this one, but I'll message you the 2 that I got.
Well, do it.
We've only
anyways,
rolled 1
because-
dice by this point, haven't we?
Yeah, you only rolled a D8.
Yeah.
If Alpha accidentally rolled 2 dice and still folded, that's unfortunate.
Things ain't looking good.
We rolled a D8 for the second round.
Oh,
We
yes.
One round I folded. We played a second round that I just folded in as well.
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know what's going on.
No, but I
Trust.
thought it'd be very funny.
Alright. So are we rolling the next dice? Is that what's happening now?
It's up to you guys. I'm letting you guys
Yeah?
dictate this.
I'm ready.
Val, you bring disgrace to my lucky crystal dice. And Yoi will go back to doing what Yoi was doing.
Okay. Okay, yeah. All right, the DM got up, so let's finish this up.
Yeah.
I guess I'll start with the betting. I'm gonna raise it by another 5.
I'll do 6. Roll 1 more in.
I'll match you. So right now, you and I both have what?
12.
12 silver out of our pockets.
Yep.
Okay, let's hit that D4 then. Oh. I'll throw you up a gold piece.
Sure, I'll toss a gold in.
Okay. All right. All right.
Or more
All bets.
accurately, I'll toss in 10 silver.
All right. All right. So from you and I, we have effectively 22 silver pieces out and about right now. 2 gold, 2 silver, just
Each,
about, right?
yes.
Each. All right. What do you got? Total.
10.
12.
Okay.
Okay, so
All right.
you rake in, let's see, 3, 4, 16, 17 new silver and 2 new gold.
I only bet silver. I did not put any gold in the pot.
Okay.
Okay, so you counting what I put in to that too?
No, that's just new to you.
Okay, 17 silver and 2 gold.
But did
So
Glaerun
make
didn't
one
put
of those gold is silver, like 10 silver, because I didn't
Okay.
put any gold in the pot.
One gold and 27 silver goes into my pockets.
You enjoy that.
There you go.
Are you playing one more round, or is this going to be it for the night?
Well, we gotta understand what's we're still planning right now. We can do one more round really quickly if you want
Let's
to.
do
Though.
we can do one more round. I think we can do one more
I'm
round.
gonna
I
sit
can
out
go
of
one
this
out.
round.
I'll do one more just to see.
I'll play one more for shits and gigs and hopefully not disappoint.
Yoy
Play
will use the
again.
bar dice. Yoy will let Val use her dice still.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Will you be able to find out if you can secure mounts tonight?
I'm not gonna have a choice but to try.
Do you want me to come with you?
Oh, you don't trust me to handle this? I got us
I
new
trust you
employee. and
just
all.
fine. I am just offering if you feel like you would need assistance.
All right. Just know, as I said before, I don't believe a smart man traipses through hell on his own volition. But if you're willing to, sure.
All right.
All right. I guess since Ophelia won, we're starting there.
Absolutely.
So the 1 silver buy-in. And we roll our numbers. I'm using my good boy point because I can.
That's valid.
Odd.
That's hilarious, actually. For gambling, to use it on gambling.
Gambling against the other party.
Yeah, against your homies.
Who's not in on this right now?
Glaerun. Everyone else
Glaerun.
is. All right. If everyone's rolled, Ophelia.
I'll put in 2 extra silver, getting that up to 3.
I will match that.
We would go to Valden first, because it's Ophelia, Valden,
How much was it?
up to 3 total,
3.
including the 1 buy-in.
I'm gonna go to the bar and exchange one of my gold for silver.
Mm-hmm.
And then I'm going to raise that 2 extra to 4. So now it has to be 5 total.
Okay. Which means Yoy is next.
Yoi will double the 10.
All right. 10 total. Aelin?
Yeah, I mean, I'll. Good lord, yeah. I mean, I guess I'll match that.
All right. Total's 10. Back to Ophelia.
Yeah, no, I'm good.
Oh,
I'll match.
Okay.
I'll call.
All right. Is that a fold or a match from Ophelia?
No, that's a fold. I'm
That's
good.
a fold. Okay.
I'll match it.
Okay.
Put in 5 more.
All right. So, with only Ophelia not, that means it would go. The burden would go to Valden for the next bit, but everyone rolls their d6 now. Val, you start.
And I'm betting. Okay. 1 gold piece.
1
more.
extra gold piece, so up to 20.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Over to Yoi.
So it's a 20 in right now.
Yep.
25.
Okay.
Just for the sake of tracking, are you doing 15 more silver or 1 gold and 5 more silver, just for purposes of tracking?
1 gold and 5 more silver, I guess.
I will also 1 gold and 5 silver.
Helen, are you
I'm folding, dog. That's crazy.
Oh, God, I didn't find this
approaching
guy.
almost 3 gold pieces in one hand? All right. That is 3 people left. The D4 gets rolled now, and Val is still in the hot seat.
I'm gonna exchange another one of my gold. And put in 7 more silver.
Okay.
Just to change it up a little bit.
Up to 32. Yoi?
I'll match.
Last but not least.
I'm gonna put in 4 gold.
Oh
Holy
shit!
shit.
Oh shit!
Okay, just at a
So
casual.
5 gold,
So
5 gold and
Fighting
15
this
silver.
round. Holy crap.
4 gold gets added. So an additional 40 needs to be added to the pot. Val?
It was 3 gold,
Damn.
right?
It was 4.
4.
It was 4 more gold. That's absurd.
You get to watch a very real panic across Val's face.
You know what? It's not like I spend money anyway. Why not?
All right.
Why not?
That's a call for 4 more gold into the pot.
Fuck, that was a bad idea.
No, really?
I'm matching.
Okay.
What is this?
So every single person still here has put in the equivalent of 7 gold and 2 silver. 72
Yeah.
silver. So, we're going to do this because this is a great amount. Everyone, what did you get on your D8?
6.
8.
8.
What did you get on your D6?
1.
6.
That's stupid.
6.
What did you get on your D4?
2.
4.
Jack!
No! No!
Jess had a perfect roll.
The
I got a
full
3.
fucking 18.
I got a 17. I'm actually so pissed. Oh.
I'm so
That's what she
incredibly glad I didn't play in this fucking round. Holy shit.
Yeah, I used my good boy point, and my D8 went from a 1 to a 2, and I'm like, okay, that's the part where I die. And I'm like, you know what? I'm
All right.
good. The most expensive thing for me in that whole ordeal was the good boy point I used.
Yeah. All right, Cody.
I check my math on that. That's 15 gold and 79 silver.
Fuck.
Right into Yoi's coin purse. Right into Yoi's already huge, massive coin purse.
How the fuck are you guys going to be able to afford horses if
I
if
wasn't
we can't
going
get
to
them
be
for
able to
us?
anyway.
Wild.
Oh,
Can I
That's
go up
how
to the
I'm
bar and
going
exchange
for
the
it.
70 silver for 7 gold?
yeah. Someone's been giving him gold, so he's got some to exchange.
How much silver did we put in?
Hey Cody, will you write
It
that
was
down for me,
22
please?
apiece.
22 silver.
Yeah.
Um,
Holy shit.
Will you write that down for me,
like
please?
out of
Just so I can
silver.
put in my notes when I'm done with baby.
Man, y'all got bowled over while she's caring for a child.
And then I'm taking 5 silver as change because I need that to balance out.
Sounds good. Okay.
It's alright. I'll buy all your guys' horses for you. Don't worry about it.
That's expensive as hell.
We need to find
Yeah.
other people to gamble with. I'm gonna, I'll look to Ophelia and be like, she does not make this game very fun.
Killer. What do you want to do about it?
Do I overhear that shit?
We need to
You
find,
say
we need
kill
to
her
find
out
some,
loud?
we need to find some strangers to gamble with or something.
I stopped playing with her for a reason.
Make a perception check, Yoi.
Oh,
Alright.
Ophelia, if you were trying to hide it, make a sleight of hand.
That's a whopping 17.
I wasn't gonna try to hide it, but the roll reflects that as well. 8, yeah, we could kill her.
I know who I'm.
I hope you know who you are.
She said that she knows who she's not making things for anymore. And her phone died.
Okay.
That's
no.
so we did it. We killed her in the alternate universe.
Damn. What terrible timing for a phone to die is what someone's discussing killing you.
She's in a different room. Wildly, I only heard her through the baby monitor.
Ah, I see.
That's so good.
That's tech.
Yeah.
That's tech.
Worth every penny.
The device died, so if you guys said anything important, I missed it.
Like, we killed you in the alternate universe. We did it. You lost.
Yeah, that's fucked up. Alright, anyways.
Ophelia was joking. You could take it as seriously. This is a private conversation, okay?
Look, you're always like 70. The kill yourself jokes don't go over well.
What do you mean 70?
Y'all are old.
How
I'm
are
in
you
my-
70?
I'm in my 20s, bro.
Not really. She's like.
Okay,
30,
everyone
that's
but
fair.
is old.
How
Some-
fucking old are you?
Like 23. Glaerun is very young for now.
You're like
What
8 years
the
old,
fuck?
dude.
Yeah.
Are you even alive to drink right now?
Fresh out the academy.
Yes. I
Fresh
tried
out
to
of
make that very clear.
He's like, I
Start
have
calling
no
you
idea
young
how
blood.
you don't realize that, yes, I am fresh out of the academy.
Fuck, I didn't know we were carrying a baby around. Damn.
Compared to Aelin, you are like you got a lot of years.
How old is
A lot of
Aelin?
wet. 364.
See, that's a bit more than I'm used to.
Which
Yeah,
in
I was
elves is like
expecting
in
way
his
more
40s.
pushback because of his age, and you guys just didn't realize, I guess.
I thought you were
forget
just
how
stupid
young
on
he
purpose.
I knew he was young, and that We get into it. We can get
I thought you were sheltered.
No, this is
I
great.
didn't know
This
you
is
were
great
fresh.
in-character conversation.
Or like maybe a little bit older than me even. But like
When I
damn.
yeah when I reference guys needing their pride broken a little bit, that's what I'm talking about.
I don't even think he
Just
has a
young guys.
concept of pride. He's new.
I didn't realize he was that wet behind the ears. Yeah,
I'm surprised he has ears.
not for nothing, but maybe let the grown-ups decide where we're heading next.
Eat shit.
Your parents let you out of the house like that? With a sword, no less? Do they not like you?
I have a fine relationship with my parents. Thank you very much.
I didn't know that I would have more life experience than an elf. This is bringing me great joy.
Have a great relationship with your parents and they sent you out into the woods as a toddler.
I chose to leave. I had to.
Oh,
Someone-
you didn't.
Someone your age make those choices?
Obviously, I can because I'm here.
Are we with a runaway? Are you a runaway?
I don't know if that checks out.
I heard it happened. I've never seen it.
I think we've all at one point, threatened to do it, but I had the good sense not to actually.
I am
leave
not
the
a runaway.
village.
Okay?
Okay, all right. If you say so.
Alright.
All I'm saying is I feel like one of our parents did not discipline us enough.
How tall is he again? How tall is Glaerun?
He's 5'11". Why?
I'm picturing like the lankiest 8-year-old you've ever seen now. Like someone who just hit puberty so early.
Oh my fuck.
20 years old is so young. All right.
He's like 23.
I'm
Okay. I'm sorry.
I'm going to
I'm
make-
basically a teenager.
I'm
what?
going to make an active investigation check on Glaerun right now.
What are you looking for?
If I say it, it's gonna be racist.
Promise?
Holy
Promise.
shit.
So,
Then why are you making
No,
it?
because I have to know.
Ugh.
I have to know. I'm making my investigation check. Is Glaerun actually a half-elf and is parading around as a high elf? Is there something going on here? Because 23
Are
and
you-
looking like this?
Are you attempting like physically like grab and examine him?
No, I'm just like, you ever seen the meme that's going around of that one dude in Dexter?
Jokes? Yeah.
What?
I know exactly what you're
What?
talking about. Yeah.
I don't watch TV.
Oh, yes,
What is
yes.
happening?
The memes.
Oh,
I know exactly what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
yeah,
right
yeah.
now.
Essentially, it's like he knows.
I know what you did,
that
but I can't
Dexter-
prove it.
What was
I'm
your
spoiling Dexter
investigation?
for everyone. Essentially, he knows, but he can't prove it. You know.
Yeah.
What was the investigation?
Oh, it's only
Ophelia?
it's not great. 15?
Got you.
Do I need to make any kind of check?
Deception or persuasion.
I just sent that to you, James.
Oh, fuck.
Let me know if you're making a roll.
He's not. That's all I needed to know, James. Once you send me that.
Can I use my good boy point to improve my odds?
Technically not, but all they get is this. Elmini, I'm sending you something.
Okay.
What's happening right now? Can't believe it's not me being accused of.
You're fine. Your demonic curse makes it hard for you, I understand.
What?
There we go.
This is a lot of typing.
It's 2 sentences.
Not worried about what you sent him.
Please describe.
I got one response to this. And only one response. And it's this.
So, Aaron, they've been doing all these bombastic things, asking runaway, asking what's wrong with you, how you're so young, all this, and then as everyone else kind of gets whipped up into this frenzy, Ophelia almost has like the like when you were asking before about what happened in the south, and their eyes kind of glazed over for a second and they locked in, but the same kind of general thing happens where their face hardens and becomes stoic, but the eyes don't glaze over, of just peering at you suspiciously, as while the other people are discussing or making fun of you, Ophelia suddenly stops doing that and narrow their eyes. Please.
Do they know?
Do you try to hide anything, or you're just doing that, aren't you?
I'm just doing the insight check right now. I need to know if they know
What's your
before
roll?
I make any other motions. I rolled an 18. Glaerun's gonna try and just shovely shake his head. For a minute. Just give me a minute, please. Do I need to make like a sleight of hand check or anything?
Yeah, do a sleight of hand, see if anyone's passive perception goes over it.
You better roll good, boy. You better roll good.
There are so many faces in the Discord chat right now. Everyone was talking, everyone was guffawing, and then the second I said, I'm gonna send you something to Helminia, everyone went dead silent. And every single thing in the chat, I can't see any line of text. I only see images and gifs of faces in the Discord channel.
Just so the people know, we got 2 Dokes from Dexter and Butcher and Homelander from the boys, all up in here.
What'd you roll?
People.
A 17. Am I safe?
I don't know.
I have the
For
highest
now.
passive at 14.
I don't know what yours is. I don't think so. I don't think she gets that. But
No, I don't.
Glaerun's directing it at you, Ophelia, so you're able to see them just kind of shake their heads since you're staring directly at them. Again, this is all amid a torrent of everyone else throwing different, like, just statements out about Glaerun's age and jokes and things, and then in the middle of this, these two are having a silent conversation with their eyes.
Well, if we're gonna get those horses secured tonight, we best be off.
You get a response. It's very subtle.
Okay.
But her stomach and chest rise and fall really quickly 2 times, and you know that she just silently chuckled at you.
Aelin's gonna continue with the gags and just hit him with the. Did they teach you about horses?
Do you,
I mean, how
do
much
you
did
have
learn
I'm
in
sentient?
not
school, buddy?
uneducated, okay?
Are you sentient
Okay.
right now? Do you know where you are?
I suppose we probably shouldn't let you out without supervision. Let's go get those horses.
All right.
We've been here for a while.
So, who's gonna go get horses, and who's staying behind?
I'm going to get horses.
All right.
I have to go. So
I'll pick up Ophelia.
I'll happy to take Ophelia. I'll be going. Where she goes, I go.
So 3
Etc.
people.
Yoi is going because she doesn't trust anybody to pick her the prettiest horse. So she has to go herself.
All right.
That's
We're not going to get to
So-
choose what horses we get.
We're not actively buying horses tonight. You know that, right?
Then what's the plan?
We're going to.
I'm going to have a
see-
conversation. Is what's going to happen.
Mhm.
Are there going to be horses?
Probably not.
Then I'm staying here.
Here's what we can do. Why don't
Do
You-
do you want to go?
What?
Val?
Oh, Val.
I could not
Val?
tell who
Do
you're
you want
asking.
to? Do you want to go?
I mean, I can. I don't really know anything about horses or buying horses or talking about horses.
We're
Why don't
just
you
going to
go
have a conversation.
With Yoi, just to make sure that nothing happens to the two of you, and I'll go with them for the horses. Or the not
Okay.
horses, but
They're talking about horses.
yeah.
So it's going to be Val and I staying behind?
Why don't you use some of all that money you just fleeced from everyone to go get dinner?
I suppose.
Baby hated that one.
Yeah, I bet the rest of the party hated getting robbed. Blind, even.
So much gold.
Is it robbery? Is it robbery if I want it fair and square and if you guys don't take your money back? Is it really robbery when Yoi is like, you guys can keep your coin, and you guys are like, no, I don't want your pity money, ma 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 ma. I don't want
Just
to
go
hear it.
You put up a fuss. What are you, a 23-year-old elf? Go get dinner.
What do you want?
Just get enough dinner for everyone. It doesn't matter.
That's too complicated. You're not giving me. Okay, Val, come on. You're
Go
going to one
find
bar.
me something that is bread that has meat and a sauce and a cheese. Okay? Is that enough? Go find something like that. And don't leave the mistress's territory. You will die.
Fine. JC, is there like a eatery at the Gorgon's Gaze, or do I need to leave?
The Gorgon's Gaze was just to supply alcohol, mostly, at the half bar.
Ah.
You would have to go somewhere else to grab more stuff. So it'd be a little bit of
Okay.
a little journey to discover.
All right, journey time it is then.
All right. So, splitting into two separate groups, we've got the four people of Glaerun, Ophelia, and Aelin moving to...
Did we pass out the earring back out?
The earring has not been passed out.
Can I have that back? Yoi?
Right. Yes. Here is earring back.
All right.
Yeah. I'm gonna
So with
put
the
it on.
earring established, the group has split to figure out both what they themselves wish to eat for the evening and for whether they can grab a little bit more of an advantage for what their later decision is. With these smaller, earlier ones that kind of decide how they'll approach the issue, every single member of the group that exits the Gorgon's Gaze in the next minute has a larger decision looming ahead of them of whether they're going to agree to assist the Mistress in either tailing a caravan northward, southward, or declining the offer altogether to try and scavenge something further from the city of Alinar Orin. But that is the decision for a later time, as we're going to end session here. Thank you everybody so much for watching and participating. Special thanks for the baby sonar. They let us know when danger is afoot, and we wouldn't have made it nearly as far without June. So, once again, as always, thank you so much to Jazz, Cody, Alpha, Suzanne, James, and Helminia for taking part in this weird and interesting world of intrigue. I hope Usapait is living up to the campaign. We've got a bit of a decision to make next week, but I'll give you guys some time to think on it. If you've made it this far in the live stream, thank you so much for being here with us. If you've made it this far in the restream on YouTube, thank you so much as well. Once again, make sure to subscribe or follow. It's all free, and we love for you to hang around this journey with us. Other than that, I know someone's going to bug me about a good boy point if I don't address it, and I feel like the meme of Helminia ragging on me to give it out is a little bit overplayed now, so I'll just not pretend to forget until the end of the session. To hand it out to someone who's done well for themselves. And honestly, I think I'm going to hand it over. Oh, I hate to say it. I think the person standing out the most to me this time, I do think goes to the person who normally razzes me. I do think it goes to Ophelia tonight for pulling out a little bit more than some people wish to see of the background. Having some interesting nonverbal conversations, and most of all, that pulled it over the edge, that exquisite use of a good boy point. That's how I want that's how I like them to be used. That's a real way to have that happen. And nothing further to say about that. Once again, as always, I'm just going to reiterate, thank you so much for the 6 of you for playing in this game. Love having you all around, and thank you so much for watching. There will be another stream Thursday. We're not skipping the Thursday stream. As far as I'm aware, I'm not going to die in between then and now. And then we'll have the restream on YouTube Friday. So make sure to catch those when you can. Much love from me to you, and catch us specifically if you're watching live on YouTube in a couple of hours for James and I to play Subnautica. Other than that, have a wonderful night, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Thank you.